For this video, I want to show you a couple of resources the child can use to help them be successful with the Edgenuity program. So in the Parent Resource Notebook, if you click the Resource tab, you will be taken to two links of the different teachers who are teaching Edgenuity. Depending on your child's grade level, they will click the one that is appropriate for them. Once I click the link, I can see all my teachers, I can see the periods that they teach, and their Google Classroom codes. What we need to make sure is that the child is enrolled in each of the teacher's Google Classrooms. So when I come up to my Google Classroom, I want to double check that my child is enrolled in the appropriate Google Classroom. The reason we want to use Google Classroom is because all of your child's core teachers post guided notes that go along with the lesson. So when I look at my ELA class and I come to classwork, I can see all my guided note takers. And they are with every single lesson in the Edgenuity program. Again, this is for ELA, math, science, and social studies. So let me show you how these work. So I'm going to go to the very first lesson. I'm going to open it up. You have two options. You can print it off and your child can write the answers in, or you can open with Kami, which will allow you to type the answers in. They can use these guided notes on their quizzes and their tests. So it's very beneficial for them to be taking the notes. When I come to my dashboard in Edgenuity and I look at my class, I'm going to go to my warm-up. I can see that this graphic is the exact same layout as my guided note takers. So when they're going along in the lesson, I can be filling in these answers to help me be successful on the quizzes and tests in the Edgenuity program. So that is one way that you can take notes. Another way is on the right-hand side, we have that cross. Students can type in e-notes. All of their e-notes can be used on their quizzes and some of their tests, but they have to type the notes in. The glossary and the transcript cannot be used on the quiz, but we can take the information, so I can highlight this, I can copy it, and I can paste it into my notes, and then I have that information I can use on my quiz. So I'm going to put in a couple. What we're finding is the students who take the notes are doing really well on their quizzes. The students who are not are having a little trouble recalling the information. So I'm going to click Save, and then I've got those in my e-notes. Also, in the guided notes, they do have areas where you can fill in your notes for vocab. So words to know. Now when I go back and let's say it's quiz time, so I'm ready to take my quiz. I did really bad on my first quiz, but in Edgenuity, they let you have 2 retakes. So if you do poorly on the first one, you do have the option to take it again. So when I want to go back in, I see my cross, I can click my cross, and I've got the notes that I took. Now again, my glossary and my transcript are no longer available to me. And I can also go up to my tab and I can read my notes that I took with my guided note taker when I am taking my quizzes and my tests. So that is 2 ways to help your child be successful.